A great partner. Having a partner in police work can be either a blessing or a curse. When I was assigned to be partnered with John, I received a true blessing. We worked together for about 4 years before I was transferred to another sector to work a one-officer car. When first assigned to ride with John, the senior man laid out the rules. It took time to learn how each of us worked and how we would mesh our skills into one working unit. Eventually, we could look at one another and know what the other was thinking and able to finish one another's sentences. I had received the gift of a stomach virus and spent Christmas Day 1979 avoiding food and family. Now it was a couple days after Christmas. My wife was taking the boys to visit her aunt. We had an argument over something long since forgotten. I left the house for a 4 to 12 tour and met John at our relief point. I still had the lingering effects of the virus and had just gotten my briefcase in the patrol car when the call came over an aided case involving a baby. John drove as we raced to the scene. When we arrived, we found the lifeless body of an infant in its crib. I grabbed the baby and immediately started CPR while the mother cried and prayed. The local ambulance arrived, took over administering CPR, and rushed the baby to the hospital, but he didn't survive. Crib death stole another child. As the ambulance crew was administering CPR, John was caring for the distraught mother, and I needed to run outside, kneel down, and vomit. When I made my way back into the house amongst all the stress and emotions, John stopped what he was doing and looked at me and asked, "Are you okay?" "Are you okay?" meant the world to me at that moment. Here we had a death investigation involving a newborn, notifications to be made, supervisors to be contacted, detectives to be called to the scene, and a distraught mother to be cared for, and he wanted to know if I was okay. My Christmas virus, coupled with the crib death, took a toll on me later that evening. John took a look at me and knew I was finished. He told me to go home. He knew I needed to see my sons and give each of them a hug. After so many years, I can't remember what the argument that day was about, but I do remember a partner who took the time to ask me when I needed it most, "Are you okay?"